Hello everyone, I know it's been a while, but I am coming to you with another video. And I feel like the reason I didn't upload was just because I was like beating myself up about like not getting as many subscribers as like other people. What's up my nose? As like other people have, you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, like they worked for it and like that's just what I have to do. So I'm gonna continue doing YouTube. I enjoyed it. I love filming. I enjoy editing sometimes. And yeah, so I basically have a TikTok now. And basically all the makeup looks I do, I post on there and on my Instagram. So I'm just gonna basically like, you know, do what I do usually for TikTok, but I'm just gonna post it on YouTube. And if anyone is curious to get a more in-depth tutorial of how I do what I do, then it's like your free school basically, you know? To everyone who has subscribed so far, thank you so much. That means a lot. And now we're just gonna go ahead and get on with the makeup. So as you can see, my eyebrows usually don't look like this. So basically, I already did my eyebrows, and now we are going to get onto the actual portion of the makeup. Now the idea I have for this makeup look is to do something inspired by these pictures that I'm gonna pop up right here. I didn't really know what I wanted to do. I actually took a month break from makeup because I just wasn't having any ideas and I didn't want to force it if it wasn't gonna end up looking good. So now that I took a little break and I have just so many ideas flowing in my brain, we're gonna get back into it. So I'm basically gonna do a series of like designer brands and things like that and just like take either clothing or bags or whatever and do it into a makeup. So that's what we're gonna do today. And this is the collection that I decided to do today for Micheal course. So with that being said, I hope I'm in focus. With that being said, let's go ahead and get started with the makeup. Okay, so I just zoomed you into my face. First thing I'm gonna do is just grab a white pencil. This is just a Wet n Wild pencil, a white pencil, any pencil will do. And I am just going to kind of deciding where I want to put the red and where I want to put the white. Right now they do not have to be perfectly straight. It's just like to get an idea, you know? I don't know, I feel like I've missed talking to a camera. I'm not gonna lie. This is the idea that we have going on so far. If I decide to change it up, since it's like easy to take off, it's not gonna be a big problem. And the first thing I want to start off with is just the paint, like putting on the paint on my body, so red and white. So now that we have this going on, basically our little canvas, I'm just gonna go ahead and start filling in each little section with the colors I need. So basically the brushes I have are literally just from the art supply store. You can literally get them anywhere. I also have nail brushes for like more detail kind of stuff. But I'm going to first go in with the white paint and just start getting in there. So this is basically what I'm going to do for every little single patch. There's not much to it. This is just what I want to keep doing. And then towards the end, I will basically show you how I just get it all to be like even. And then just covering up the brows. Since I don't have an orange color corrector, my brows tend to look a little bit more like darker. So I just like try to put eyeshadow over it most of the time to like cover that up. But yeah, so I'm just going to keep filling it in. And also if I don't see that the lines are straight enough, I'm just gonna go in with some makeup remover and fix that up. But yeah, so this is what we're doing so far. I also did forget to mention this, but if you find flat brushes like the one I'm using, it's a lot easier to create like really clean lines. Because all you do is just line up the brush with the outline you did and then just like drag it back instead of like trying to like trace it again, if that makes sense. That is just like a nice little tip that I would recommend for anyone who is like interested in this kind of makeup. Okay, so now that we are finally here and did everything, you know, the whole, not everything I wish, the whole red and white thing situation that we have, all I'm gonna do now is just go in with a little sponge, and you just kind of want to dab over the colors you use, because when you use a cream color, what tends to happen is you can see like I don't know if it picks it up on camera, but you can see like the brush strokes, and we don't want that. We want it to be like super nice and lisito. So all I'm doing is just taking my sponge. You can also use a beauty blender and you can just wash it afterwards. I'm just going in like this, just like patting it on top of each section of color, just to make sure we don't have as many brush strokes on each of the colors. So I'm just gonna keep doing this until I am happy with how it looks. If it's not perfect, it's okay, because we're gonna eventually end up covering it with, you know, the writing that we're gonna be doing on each of the sections. And I also wanna tell you guys that I learned something the hard way. So if you look at my neck right here, you obviously can see that I have like creases like everybody would on their neck. So if you do want to recreate this look, or if you want to do another one that has to do something like this, you want to make sure that you're not splitting a color right here, because if you are moving your neck, the colors are going to transfer with cream-based products. Now with water-based products, they might not transfer because of the fact that it sets by itself, you know? But yeah, so now that we're here, all I'm going to end up doing now is I'm just going to take a black water-based color. And the reason I'm doing water-based and not cream-based is because if you put cream or black or whatever color on top of cream, it's obviously going to combine. Point is, I'm using watercolor just to make my life easier. So I'm going to go ahead and go in with my little water dropper thing and just put some water on the color that I desire. And then I'm going to go in with a brush that's going to make my life simple. Okay, so I'm just going to go in with that black face paint. Oh, I'm kind of nervous. And just do a nice clean line like that. Okay, so as you can see, I messed up right here. The line didn't exactly turn out how I wanted to, so I just kind of cleaned it up. And now all I'm going to do is just grab the white face paint again and just go in and touch that up. So basically, I'm just doing all of these lines from where I put that pencil, the very first step we did. So I'm just like tracing them all out. It's gonna be a pain in the booty, but you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. So I'm just gonna keep working on this. It's very simple, you just have to trace it basically. And yeah, that's really all there is to it. Okay, so now that we are officially here, we are going to now go on to the eye portion of this makeup look. Basically, I'm going to show you how I just prep the eye like I did here. So I'm just going to take some white eye primer, and I'm just using the P. Louise white one right here. I'm just putting this everywhere where I literally see skin. So I'm just taking that and just putting it everywhere. I'm just putting it really messily, if that's even a word, because we are going to go on with a bigger flat brush and then just like blend it out. And just blend that out with the bigger brush. And then you're gonna do the same thing with that flat brush, but underneath the eye. And then once we are happy with it, I'm just going to take a flat brush and just use some white shadow, and also underneath to set like the under eye creases basically. So now that we have that done, we are just going to go on to the eyeshadow portion. Now I'm just going to use a red shadow. So the red shadow that I'm going to be using is from the Blood Sugar palette, and I'm also just going to be taking the Main Squeeze red palette by ColourPop, and just use any red shadow that you have at home. So first I'm going to go in with Prick from the Jeffree Star palette, just so that it's like a lighter red, so like as a transition shade. And then I'm just going to go in with the darker red from the other palette. And then I'm just going to apply that to my crease. And then I am actually going to set my eyebrow with white shadow as well, just in case I want to blend up higher to where my eyebrow is. Now we're just going to go in with that darker red, and I'm just going to use a smaller crease brush. So I'm taking Like It's Hot from the ColourPop palette, this one right here. I'm just going to go in with a little bit of Fresh Meat from the Jeffree Star palette, this one right here, just to make it easier to blend the black and the red. I mean, it might not do much, but it does give it a little bit of depth. Okay, and now I'm just gonna go in with the P. Louise Rude Boy Red and put this on my lid and see how I feel about it. So I'm just putting this all over, and then I am going to put black in the middle, so like a halo eye. And then I feel like the black is gonna stick better to this red base that we have. Okay, not hating it, not hating it. And then I'm just going to put a black right in the snack center. And I'm gonna put a little bit of silver glitter on top of the black as well, so that it's not super flat. I think we're getting somewhere, but that's what I say in my life, and I really haven't gotten anywhere, so yeah. Okay, we like that, we like that. So now I'm just gonna take the Urban Decay Midnight palette, and I'm just picking up this one called, I don't know, Granite, I think, and it's like a silvery black color. And I'm just taking it on my finger and just putting it in the middle. And I feel like this will also help blend in the red and black. Okay, I'm not hating it, so that's good. So now I'm just gonna do the same thing on the other eye, and we'll be right back. So now that we are finally here, we're gonna go into the more interesting part of this makeup look. So now I'm still trying to decide how I wanna go about it, because I also do wanna add gold detailing because the bags, 2 of the bags have gold, the other one just has black, but you know. So I think we're gonna first start off with the black where the white is. So we're gonna start off with this portion first, the white part. There's not really much to this. I mean, I'm just literally gonna be looking at the designs that the bag has. And the good thing about this makeup look is that it's very messy, so it makes it easier on me because I don't have to be too precise. So first we have a star. So I'm just gonna do a star over here, like that, like messy, like that's just how it is on the bag. So obviously there is bigger like words that are on the bag. So the ones that are bigger, like the New York or like the Micheal Kors is like really big. I am just saving for the body portion. Okay, so currently we are right here. Basically, I am doing the same thing that I did right here, just using different colors. So here I used red. Here, obviously, I'm not going to use red because you won't be able to see it. And now I'm going to go to this side of my face just because you guys will be able to see it better. So I'm going to go in with the black first. So, I mean, there's not really much to it. I mean, all you really need to do with this is just kind of be messy, honestly, and do what you feel like is gonna look good. Also, like doing it on top of some of the designs, but not on all of them. So now we have that portion done. And now I'm just going to move on to this one on the side of my face. And then I'm gonna do the rest of the red and then kind of show you how I did this white one that I have right here, but just on my neck. Okay, so now we are currently at this stage. Well, I'm just making sure my nose doesn't run. So, okay, I just need to get back in focus. It's just it. So I was about to start doing my neck, but because I'm gonna end up fixing the wrap that's on my head and the lashes and all that, I decided to just literally leave that until the very last moment, just because of the fact that I'm gonna try to move my neck the least amount as possible. So we're just gonna go back to the eyes right now. So I'm just gonna take a black eyeliner. I'm just gonna line my waterline. And now I'm just going to take some black shadow on like a flat brush and just put it really close to my lash line just to give it a little bit of more depth to the look so that it doesn't look like that, basically like how I used to do my makeup in high school, or no, middle school. So I'm just basically putting some black eyeshadow right under here, just to make sure that there's not like a division, if that makes sense. And then I'm just gonna go back in with the red shadow and just apply it where the red and the black meet. So I'm just taking a pencil brush, adding some red, and then blending it further, and then taking like a burnt red but like kind of brick, just to blend it even more and not have like a super harsh line. Now I'm debating if I want to put white eyelashes on or not. That is the question. And now what we're gonna do is we're gonna apply some lashes. So I'm just taking a pair of lashes that I just got in a set from Amazon. I don't really remember what they were or what they were called. All I remember is that they came in a blue box. But they're just like really long and like really dramatic. And that's precisely, when the fuck do I say that? And that's exactly what I want for this makeup look. I'm not obsessed with the eye makeup, to be honest. Like, I really don't know what other thing I could have done, but like at the same time, the eye makeup is not the star of the show here, so it doesn't really bother me that much. But if we can get some big lashes to cover it up a little bit, that's the plan basically. I just need to cut these because these are freaking huge. So while the lash glue is getting tacky, I am going to do my bottom mascara just because I want them to pop a little bit, not be like super dark. And I'm literally just taking white face paint and putting it on my lashes because I don't have, yeah, see, I feel like that just gonna make it pop a little bit more and not make it look like too dark. I'm just using the white face paint and just putting it on lashes. I don't know, I think like having colored lashes and makeup looks like this just makes the makeup look so different and like so much more like creative and like artistic with something so simple. So it's something I definitely recommend if you guys are like starting out in something like this. It's just like play a lot with colorful lashes. But yeah, so while I'm waiting for the lashes to dry, I'm trying to decide how I want to do my lips. I was thinking of doing a black border and dark red, and I think that would look cool, so I think that's what I'm gonna go for. I am literally just gonna line my lips with the black pencil you saw at the beginning. Okay. So now that we did that, I'm just going to go in with a red liquid lipstick. I might just go in with the same red I used for my body, just to like make my life feel a little bit easier and have it like match up the way I want it to match up. And then I'm just gonna take a clean brush and I'm gonna put a little bit of white in the center just to like make it pop a little bit so it's not like too dark. Like that. So those are gonna be the lips. I'm just gonna add gloss but at the end just so that it doesn't rub off while I'm doing everything else. And I'm just touching it up the edges a little bit. Yeah, I like it. I like that lip combo. The only thing I hate about white face paint is that it makes your teeth look so yellow and my teeth aren't that yellow. At least I hope not. I hope. And now I'm just going to pulp the lashes on. If you guys are curious as to how I put on my eyelashes, I do have a video up on my channel if you're interested. It took me a minute to learn, so I tried to make it really easy so that you guys learn how to do it, because now that I know how to put on lashes, I literally prefer it over mascara because it takes me less time to put on my lashes than my mascara. So, okay, so now that I just put on my fake lashes, I just put on some mascara. And now I'm just starting to paint my ears just so that, you know, there's not like a division between skin and my ears, because it does make a world of a difference. Even though it's a pain in the booty to take off in the shower, it does make a difference. Like even in the hair, like the hairline, painting the hairline so that it all blends in together also makes a huge difference. That's why I'm happy today's wash my hair day. I literally base my makeup around my hair schedule. Okay, so now that we have our ears painted, our lips done, mascara on, the last thing we need to do is the hair, and then we're gonna move on to this part of the neck. So I'm just gonna do my hair quickly and then I'll come back. Okay, so now that I have done my hair, basically all I did was just slick it back all with some hairspray and then just put it in a ponytail just for now to get it out of the way. So now we're gonna do this portion of the neck. So I'm just gonna take first the black paint and then just start with, you know, whatever I feel like I want to do. So I'm gonna do love right here. If it looks a little shitty, it's fine. I mean, I feel like the messier the better, but just don't make it too messy. I'm just gonna go in with the red. Okay, so now that I put down like basically like the shapes, I'm just going in the blank spaces with just the gold accents just to like kind of fill it up a little bit more and not have it look so blank. So I'm just kind of like filling in the blank spaces with what I think needs a little bit more, but I can't necessarily put a design there basically. Okay, so I think they were good. I just want to add one more line of pink right in this section just because I feel like it's like missing it. So now that the look is just kidding, I need to touch up the lips. So this is the final look. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. This makeup look on the collection of Michael Kors like graffiti collection. I honestly am really happy with how it turned out. I feel like I did the bag really well for what I was going for. I really hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you do decide to recreate something like this or something similar, please make sure you tag me in your photos on Instagram or in your videos on TikTok if you decide to do it there. My Instagram and TikTok are both at alexiachao.beauty. The people who usually see my makeup looks first are the ones who follow me on TikTok. So if you're interested in seeing all the makeup looks that I create before they go on YouTube, you can go ahead and follow me on TikTok. And if you guys have any requests for makeup looks or whatever it may be, make sure to leave it in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching, and if you watched all the way through, thank you. I have been sitting here for a good amount of time and I am so tired, so I don't have as much energy as I did before, but I really hope you guys enjoyed this makeup look, and hopefully I will see you in my next video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and hit the bell to be notified every time I upload a new video. But with that being said, thank you, and I hope you liked it. Bye. Oh, I feel good. Good in the hood. Accent. Oh, damn it. I have food stuck in my teeth. Lovely. Yum, yeah. Dang it. How do you do it? You like... Every time I upload